There are specific standards that we have to abide by, and some of those standards are surrounding customer service. We have to ensure that we meet all our stakeholders, including our customers, all the requirements, all the statutory regulations, like all of that. Top management also has a responsibility. They also have to be transparent in whatever they do. So, I mean, it's a booklet of standards.
I'm
like
sure.
A booklet.
Exim Bank is now ISO certified, but what does that mean and why should you care? I'm Kalilah Reynolds and it's time for another episode of Money Moves JA, brought to you in partnership with Exim Bank's Business Advisory Service, giving you the tools to grow your business. Our guest today is Monique Burroughs, the Senior Securities Officer at Exim Bank. Hi Monique and welcome to Money Moves JA.
Thank you.
So Exim Bank is ISO certified. Tell us what that is and why it's a big deal.
All right, so yes, Exim Bank is ISO certified, and what ISO certification means, it's an international standard that a group of companies worldwide come together and bounce ideas to say, you know, this works here, this works there.
These are the standards for each industry.
Right, and you come together to say, all right, we have one standard and let's just have all companies across nations abide by this. And once you become ISO certified, it generally means that you have received that seal of approval to say that you are compliant and you are abiding by all the regulations.
And international standards.
International standards.
The things set globally, around the world.
Globally.
And there are different sets of standards for different industries and different types of companies.
That's
Tell
correct.
me about the certification that Exim received.
All right, so ISO 9001 2015 has its own set of standards, right?
And that is for what? For financial institutions?
Yes. There are specific standards that we have to abide by. And some of those standards are surrounding customer service. We have to ensure that we meet all our stakeholders, including our customers, all the requirements, all the statutory regulations, like all of that. Top management also has a responsibility. They also have to be transparent in whatever they do. So, I mean, it's a booklet of standards.
I'm sure.
A booklet.
So how long does it take to get to this standardization?
It's a process. Once you make the application, and you make that application through NCBJ, that's the National Certification Body of Jamaica, then they provide you with all the necessary requirements and they will then send in an auditor to do what is known as a surveillance audit. So we are given what we're supposed to abide by. We say, yes, we are doing these. The surveillance audit is conducted, and then upon satisfaction, once the auditor becomes satisfied that, okay, yes, they are doing exactly what they said that they are doing, we are then provided with our certificate. This certificate expires every 3 years. So we are actually coming up on what is known as a recertification audit, and that is scheduled to take place next month.
Okay. Do most Jamaican companies have ISO certification?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. What I do know is that Exim Bank was the first of 19 ministries, departments, and agencies on the MIIC to have been certified.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So what does this mean for Exim Bank? Like, does this allow you certain access, certain privileges? What does it mean for you?
Privileges, not that I can say. What I can say is it provides our stakeholders and our customers the comfort of knowing that it doesn't matter where in the world you go, whichever other export-import bank that you go to internationally, the service that you would receive there is the same service you'll get here. So it's not just a Jamaican thing.
Mm-hmm. So, well, since you're the first under MIIC, would you encourage other agencies to become similarly certified, and why?
Well, I mean, MIIC has their own launch that they've done, and they're pushing it. And yes, I would advise other companies, not just the ministries, but companies across Jamaica, because we're not just operating in a local market.
Right.
We are operating in an international sphere. And in doing so, we want to know that we are being competitive. We are matching standards across the globe. So it would be a good move.
Okay. Well, give us some more examples of the things, some of the standards that encompass this certification. I can look at your notes if you want to.
Well, to be honest, I only listed 2 because, again, it's a booklet, a booklet of standards. You have to ensure that your documentation is down to the T. If it is that you say, for argument's sake, when a customer comes in, the first thing that happens is that they're greeted by the receptionist, and then they're taken to a waiting area. Everything that you say that you're doing, it has to be documented. And not only documented, you have to provide the evidence that you are actually doing this. Right? There's another aspect, again, top management needs to provide proper communication, not just to management, but staff generally. They need to ensure that our quality policy manuals are being followed, the procedures are being followed. We have guidelines for meetings, management meetings, just generally, and everything has to be detailed and outlined.
We've seen what has been happening in the financial sector recently as a result of scandals and so on. And alleged theft. Do you think that being ISO certified would help to restore trust? So if your institution is certified, ISO certified, does that help at least to give Jamaicans trust
a little
in the
bit
system?
Of comfort. A little bit of comfort because, again, we're audited. And when I say we, I'm not just saying because we are Exim Bank, we're a government agency, but because we are also ISO certified. So we are audited. I can't stress enough. We have to ensure that all our I's are dotted and all our T's are crossed. So being ISO certified, I mean, that would also help in addition to, I guess, whatever regular auditing that would happen in whatever company.
I imagine there's a cost in doing this. Are you aware of how much does it cost to try to get ISO certified?
No, that is outside of my purview. I just ensure that Exim Bank continues to be compliant and ensure to the best of my ability that upon the recertification audit, we are actually recertified.
Well, thank you so much, Monique.
Thank you.
All the best and congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's a recap of Monique's key points. ISO certification is an international standard that a group of companies worldwide abide by for a particular industry. To become ISO certified, you must follow the process. The National Certification Body of Jamaica will tell you what to provide to meet the necessary requirements. After you've met the requirements, the company is audited. Upon satisfaction, you are granted with your ISO certification.
That's it for this episode of Money Moves JA, brought to you in partnership with Exim Bank's Business Advisory Service, giving you the tools to grow your business. Visit their website at eximbankja.com and visit my website at KalilahReynolds.com for a summary of this episode. I'm Kalilah Reynolds. Till next time.